From what I have learned about you, I knew you were just an average guy who liked softball, hockey, hunting, and baseball. But when given the chance, you gave up your peaceful life to serve in the Canadian Armed Forces.
I stand here today in the Bergen-Op-Zoom Canadian War Cemetery in the Netherlands, so far away from both of our homes. You lived only 3 hours away from where I live today, in the small community of Dobson's Corner, New Brunswick.
Saying this for my country, our gratitude grows immensely for the impact you have had on the beautiful world we live in today. Thank you, Raymond Vermeersch, for your great sacrifice.
Tell that you are a hard worker and wouldn't give up on something you started. You also seem loyal to your late brother, who died on a motorcycle during a bombing in London, England. You often said that you wanted to take your bravery during World War II as a clear viewing of your personality as a whole. Yours and many other sacrifices have left a mark on all of us who know your stories. Thank you for your service. A bright future, a life where people can dream and take actions to make these dreams happen, life where people would not be scared about waking up with the sound of bombs, past time when people could develop their inventions, present time when kids can laugh and see this incredible world.
You had served as a co-pilot and pilot with the 306th Bomb Group, 368th Bomb Squadron, and completed 24 missions over Europe. Your commitment contributed significantly to the freedom we enjoy today. Canada is now the beautiful country it is today because of the sacrifices you made.
You're the one I have the honor of researching and writing this letter for. I thank you for the sacrifice and courage in the war. You fought for our country and helped it prosper. From the bottom of my heart and all of the hearts of all the Canadians, we thank you for everything you did for us. You made a profound impact on our country, and we can't thank you enough.
To me, the name David Ober was one I had never heard prior to this letter. To me, it had no meaning. However, I now realize the name David Ober holds great honor. It is a reflection of a boy who once loved guitar and baseball, a boy who wanted to make a difference and is now remembered as a soldier. Soldier is a heavy name to wear, and you wore it well. Though born about 90 years apart, we both have a love for playing ball and creating music, and we both wear the Canadian flag proudly each day. It is because of people like you that my love for athletics and arts is possible. The words thank you aren't near enough to commemorate all you have done. However, they are the words that reflect my gratitude to you. Thank you for your service and commitment to our country. You are truly a hero, forever remembered and always remembered.
I want to thank you, not just for your service, but for your bravery and humanity. You were a son, a husband, a father, and a hero. Your name lives on not only on a gravestone, but in the hearts of many Canadians and those who take the time to remember the sacrifice you made.
You had a newborn baby waiting at home for you, waiting for his father, and I hope that it was enough to fuel you through your battles. You were sent away for training in Petawawa, Ontario. New places, big places, are changes that people from the Maritimes are not used to. Despite having so much background knowledge in your field as a sapper, you unfortunately passed in action. Holland is now where you rest with all the other Canadian soldiers who fought by your side.
Without your sacrifice, as well as your brothers and sisters in arms, the place where we live now would look a lot different than it does today. Generations upon generations are able to live without fear.
You weren't just a soldier. You were a regular person who had a life before the war. You liked throwing the ball around. You worked with your dad. You had a future that stayed with me because in some ways your life wasn't all that different from mine. I do a lot of the same stuff. I have a family, hobbies, and dreams. But your world changed fast, and you didn't get to keep living that life. I get to live in a safer, better world because of people like you.
After reading your brave story, I believe that I have the confidence to say thank you for your determined service. I know your country and its people are proud of your bravery, including myself. I feel extremely privileged to be able to learn your story.
Your sacrifice for our country hits particularly close to home with me. Many of my family members have served in Canada's military, and some still do. My grandfather fought in World War II, but thankfully he made it home and was able to move on with his life, get married, and have children. However, your life was cut short on October 13th, 1944, and too much of your story has been lost to time. You were only 20 years old when you signed up for the war, the same age as my brother, Corporal Thomas Whalen, is right now. In January, he plans on going to the PEIR to Latvia to take part in security operations with NATO. After reading your story and seeing the similarities between you both, it made the thought of him going over there much heavier for me.
Dear Gunner George Walter Henry Riley, as I walk through Bergen-Op-Zoom, I will be thinking deeply about you and the rest of the soldiers who lie beneath my own feet. You all have a story to tell, and I'm more than honored to have been granted the privilege to know yours. I will be silently thanking every grave for its sacrifice as I walk through the rows. You fulfilled your duties, Gunner Riley, so may you rest in peace in the safety of Bergen-Op-Zoom. You are so remembered. Respectfully, Ava.